What's going on, sports fans? You can listen to Athletic Intel on Google, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Prime members can listen to ad-free on Amazon Music. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Cal here, back with another episode with Tommy here. It's been a little while. I mean, a lot of shit's happened.
Where's the time gone?
God, it's February. It's almost March.
Yeah, we got a leap year this year, baby. We got one extra day on that calendar this year.
I never
to
understood
everybody that celebrates.
Happy birthday to those people that are like 2 years old.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's right. Gone but not forgotten.
That's actually kind of wild to me.
Yeah, it's one of those birthdays where it's like a fuck you birthday, kind of, in a way. Like, you matter, but on a scale of 1 to 10, how much?
I wouldn't even know how you celebrate that, honestly.
Birthday once every 4 years? Hey, man, just be grateful someone's celebrating it every 4 years.
That's crazy. Dude, how much spring training have you watched so far?
So I actually just went to a spring training game on Saturday. It was the Brewers and Padres, and let me tell you one thing. Don't get me wrong, right? I love attending spring training games, and I know the general public that goes to spring training games primarily goes for day drinking and just, stuff like that. No, me personally, I'm not really much of a drinker. More there just to, watch certain players, see if they pass my eye test or whatever it may be, right? Just to see if they're going to make an impact in the future. But if it's one thing that I can't stand personally when it comes to spring training games, it's the fucking grown adults that have binders and backpacks of shit for players to sign. Like, sir, you are 50, you're pushing 60, and you got binders stacked with cards begging for a 20-year-old's autograph, and you got 10-year-old kids down there begging for an autograph, and they don't even know who the guy is. They just know he plays baseball. It's like, we had seats down in the second row, and when we got there, the first 4 or 5 rows were just swamped with middle-aged men and children just on their hands and knees with Sharpies just begging for an autograph. It's like, come on. Like, the kids I get, but the adults, begging and kind of shoving kids out of the way to catch a player's attention, I don't know. It rubs me the wrong way. I'm not really much of a fan in that aspect, but regarding watching spring training, I watched maybe a couple games here and there. I watched the Dodgers first game last week. I think it was last week. Yeah, last Friday or Thursday or something.
Last Friday.
Yep. Good to see baseball back in. Can't really go wrong in spring either. I mean, who doesn't like baseball? Yeah, never mind. You know what?
I was like, there's a lot of people that actually don't like baseball, which is actually weird.
Freaks.
Because I told you that this is like weirdly, we do good with the baseball community.
Yeah.
I don't really know why.
Hey, man, it's our bread and butter right there.
Now it is. I'm actually really excited for this year.
Speaking of this year, who do you got winning it all? A little early, way too close to call World Series predictions in February. What do we think?
In February is also
almost
crazy.
March.
Going based off these odds, maybe the Yankees.
So you're going with the Yankees?
I feel like this is going to be a year that they're going to be like hot. Something's going to stop them, and I feel like it's going to be a weird injury. But like, they'll be around postseason wise.
So, what's really funny about that is that they were actually my pick as well.
Shut the fuck.
Yeah, no, I'm being dead serious. It's actually very funny you say the Yankees, because before we went on air on here and started recording, actually it was maybe a week ago maybe. I remember I told you I had a World Series prediction for you for our next episode, and it might blow your mind, and you were like, "Oh, I can't wait to hear this." And the entire time, it was the New York Yankees, and I checked on FanDuel and DraftKings just to see what the odds were at the time. They were plus 1,000. Pretty good odds. I go and check it tonight. They're down to plus 800. So, fuck me, I guess. But hey.
I guess we're just going to put the house on it. That's just crazy.
The gambler in me wants to wait until May when they have shitty odds and just take them.
That's what I'm saying. I'm glad that you see it too, though. There's going to be just there's going to be a tad bit of time.
Oh yeah,
where it's going to be a downfall, but I think it's possible.
See, it brings me back to the 2019 Nationals. You remember their record before the All-Star break? It was just they were dead last in their division. Yeah. Everyone kind of wrote them off, and then they turned shit around late in the year, and then just went on this Cinderella run and ended up winning in 7. That's the motto. Any given October.
But you know what player that you put on that same squad?
Howie Kendrick.
Is Howie Kendrick a Yankee?
Oh, no. Just blurted out a random Nationals player. Yeah.
I was like, bro, I didn't even think Howie Kendrick played anymore.
I just thought of the grand slam he hit against the Dodgers.
Yeah, that's a good moment.
And the one off the foul pole.
Bro, I watched Shohei's debut the other day.
Oh, he hit that bomb.
Bro, yeah, everyone talks about him hitting the bomb. He also struck out looking, then grounded into the double play, and then he hit the bomb.
Oh, darn. Oh, ain't that about a bitch?
Yeah. Crazy.
Well, what a waste of money for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
No. But honestly, it was actually kind of like the amount of... Okay, it wasn't even packed. Which is crazy, because you remember how everybody was talking about how much it would be to watch them play in spring training?
Oh, yeah.
They didn't even fill out the seats for his debut.
Which is surprising, because you think Dodger fans are really looking forward to see this guy play.
Yeah, and like, kudos to the people that were there, because they were loud.
As they should be.
It seemed like a home game. It was kind of nice.
Yeah, how about that Yamamoto kid?
He's filthy.
He's good. I don't care if I only saw him pitch one time in spring training. Kid's good.
Did you watch every at bat?
Oh no. I saw the highlights though.
Oh dude,
I saw his strikeouts.
I was chilling there, and it came across my phone, and I was like, I have to watch this guy pitch, and he's filthy.
No, I believe it. It sucks. I just wish he didn't play for the Dodgers.
Yeah.
But he wanted to dick ride Shohei and follow him wherever he went, so I kind of understand.
Bro, honestly, I'm just going to be excited to watch Shohei and Yamamoto play. It's just going to be bittersweet to see them come with the Dodgers win.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. I absolutely can't wait to watch the Dodgers choke it in October in the NLDS against some fluky team that's on a run.
Ooh.
It happens every year. Can't wait. Someone team like the Braves,
the Cubs.
I'd love to see Dodgers Braves postseason best of 7.
So would I. It's really fun.
Know for a fact that Milwaukee's not going to make it, so might as well just watch someone exciting.
We talked about how bad that team is. Is there,
Milwaukee.
yeah, is there anything exciting about them at all?
Financially, absolutely not. But I mean, they do have a couple young promising prospects coming up. They just signed that Jackson Chourio to was it 8 years, 80 million or something like that. Hasn't even been called up yet.
Lifer.
They're locking him up early, which I don't blame
Ozzy
him.
Albies treatment, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah. Hey man, he's got this Chourio kid's got Acuna comparisons. You know, he's number one on the Brewers list right now. He's there. Got to witness him in person last Saturday.
How was that?
Kid's a stud. He's quick. He's athletic. They also had Brewers had a guy. His name is Wes Clark. Fucking 2 no-doubter moonshots. I mean, he pimped them both. Took a good 5-6 seconds just staring it down. Certainly passed my eye test, I'll tell you that.
I'm trying to think about who I'm like excited about watching, because I think Ivy and I are gonna go see an A's game,
Oh, there you go.
but like I don't know what team I want to go watch. She obviously does not give a shit,
Right.
and I respect it. She is excited to go to a baseball game, but she's not really like into baseball yet, which hopefully changes.
Oh yeah, that'll change fast.
Can I tell you what I got tickets for?
No.
Banana Ball.
What is that? Never heard of that.
You've never heard of the Savannah Bananas?
Oh, I have.
That whole shindig.
Oh, you got tickets to a Bananas game.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Where's that held at?
Sloan.
Oh shit, okay.
I was like, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Sloan's pretty lit.
And it's not that far away either.
Oh, and it was like, I'm gonna be honest with you. It was a lot cheaper to buy tickets to this
Yeah.
than it is to go to an actual Cubs spring training game.
No, that's fully believable.
I was kind of blown. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, I was expecting to drop like 5.
Really?
And I didn't even come to a quarter of that, I think.
Tickets for what, like $2?
35.
Oh, close. Same thing.
Not bad right there.
Yeah, no, especially for a Bananas game because it's fun.
Right, and I was like, it's going to be a weird experience.
It'd be cool if they like lit their bats on fire, if they, like you see on their videos that they post.
Their stuff's pretty cool. So, backstory of is Sam came across it after I had like weirdly came across it during like COVID.
Yeah.
And then she was like, oh my God, look at these guys. This is super funny and cool. And I was like, yeah, low-key, I'm trying to go to that.
Like, how did you know?
I was like, how did you know? And I'm like, all right, if we ever get the chance to go, we're going.
Oh, yeah.
So I definitely put in my work to make sure I got tickets to that stuff.
Dude, you might as well. I mean, shit. $35, you can't beat that. Compared to going to a Dodgers spring training game where it'll cost you about $6,000.
I also thought about this. They only play like 4 innings.
Do they really?
Yeah, like no, like think of it. No, not the Bananas, but the spring training guys.
No, they play a full 9-inning game.
Well, no,
unless you're talking about
Shohei themselves, like, you know.
Oh yeah.
Like Yamamoto only pitched 2 innings, and like I'm not saying that it's not worth it, but it's like people are dropping like pretty premium prices to go to these games.
Right. Yeah.
It's like 2 innings. That's crazy.
Yeah. Then you just got to remind yourself, oh, it's just them just taking it easy, getting back into the swing of things. No pun intended, but yeah.
I'm not hating them. I'm just thinking that like that's why we're going to an A's game.
Oh yeah, yeah. Who's the best player you're going to see there? I mean,
That Matt Olson lookalike.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't even know his name.
I forgot his name, but I remember seeing the clip of him in that home run, and I thought it was him reincarnated in a Oakland jersey.
He just
like paused the video, and I was like, "Wait a minute, is this from like 3 years ago?" Because
looks just like him.
Same colored bat, same swings. You know, like they look identical, which is just scary.
Man, dude, the Braves, honestly, they look scary on paper.
They still got Ozuna.
Why was that your first question?
I don't know if they moved on from him or not.
I don't think they did. I'm pretty sure he's still there.
They kept his ass.
I think they did. Ozuna from the Braves.
Classy organization you guys got.
It's not the fact that it's not like a classy, not a classy organization.
Oh no, you guys are top of the line class. You guys launder money for the sake of wins. I understand.
AA does the best job for their organization.
No, he holds them hostage and says, "This is how much you're going to make, and when you sign this contract, you are going to donate 2% of your contract to the Braves Foundation, which AKA is my wallet in my back pocket."
That is true.
And you aren't going to like it. And they go, "Okay, yeah, say no more."
Hey, bro. We're going to win another championship at some point.
Sadly.
Yep, I don't think we moved on from him. I don't see anything that says he's like signed to another team or anything.
Just give me one World Series with Milwaukee. Just give me one. That's all I need.
Bro.
I need to experience what it's like to not be let down in the month of October. Just one goddamn time.
Dude, mine was crazy, and it wasn't even crazy. Have you heard that story?
Which one?
About when the Braves won?
I don't think so.
So Ivy was like 11 months old. And we had just gotten her to sleep. Super dark. I'm literally sitting there on my phone watching the game, but with like no sound.
Oh wow! Oh, that's. I don't know, man. I think you gotta turn the sound on for a World Series game.
I turned it up a little bit. Like I got to a point where I was like, "Nah, I need to I'm like locked in." When Soler hit that home run.
Jesus, dude, I can still remember that like it was yesterday.
Bro, I wanted to scream. I just remember like fist pumping, and I was like, "Damn." Don't scream because she's just falling asleep, but damn.
How you felt when the Braves secured that final out to win the World Series is exactly how I felt when Brandon Woodruff hit that home run off of Kershaw in 2018 in the playoffs. I don't think you understand. That was my World Series.
That was a good moment.
And we still ended up losing that series.
You did, but that was a good moment. After the last out, Sam goes, "Oh, the game's over. You mind washing those bottles?" I said,
I love it.
I was like, yeah, I'll do that for you.
You're like
And I'm
breaking
just
down
like,
in tears.
I'm like, mentally, just like, I'm like, oh my God, that just happened. That's crazy. And then it was just matched with just the absolute just, hey, want to do some chores? And I'm like,
No, not really.
No, not really.
Sitting there and you're like, I just won a championship. Like,
And she's just,
it's like, oh,
and
game's over. Cool.
cool. And I'm like,
Like, you don't
Cool.
understand. Like,
I don't think you just, and then like it took her the next day because she just goes, I thought that they had to play one more.
oh my God.
Because then the next day she goes, what time's the game tonight? And I'm like,
Parade is
ended
next week.
yesterday. And we're now heading into basketball. So I was like, you're bought in for another season of sports. You're welcome. But it was just like the funniest moment that I had with her. And like the next day, it was just like really funny when she was just like, what time's the game tonight? What are we doing for dinner? And it was
you
just like,
give her this look. You're like, are you serious?
now I played it off the whole day. And I was just like, it ended yesterday.
I can only imagine the look on her face. She was like, wait, what?
Yeah. Love that girl to death, but it's just when it comes to championships and shit, does not care. Doesn't matter. Doesn't understand my fantasy sport life. Fantasy baseball is going to be crazy. I haven't done that in a couple of years.
I can't do fantasy baseball. It's something about keeping track of them every single day for 162 games. You know, like,
So
after a couple months, I just check out. I'm like, dog days of the summer come through, and it's like,
yeah, and those days are tough. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a lot of like auto set draft or auto set lineup. Like it's tough, but it's like I feel like we don't have that many people. It's like 8, maybe.
Oh, that's not bad. That's a good amount. Yeah.
You know, like baseball wise, I feel like you have a solid squad for everybody.
Oh yeah. It's just a matter of managing it throughout the year.
Yeah. I have the time for that though.
Yeah.
Dumbly. I have the time for that. So I'm not really worried about me. I just need to think about who I'm going to draft to like trade later.
Marcelo Zuna.
He has no good value in the actual MLB. What makes you think that he has any value in the like fantasy league?
I don't know. You could argue he's a good power hitter.
Fair enough. Singles or home runs? Or strikeout?
Shit, that's all they pay him to do. And when he hits a home run, he hits it far and he admires it for a good 20 seconds.
I don't know if they pay him anymore. Like, I know, like contract-wise, they say they do, but, like, I wonder how much of that money he, like, doesn't get.
Yeah, I'm curious how his contract is structured.
I've always wondered that with, like, well, I guess, but, like, I'm kind of thinking about, like, respectfully, like, Michael Vick and his situation. And then turned into him being, like, blacklisted and then, like, not an NFL team anymore until the Eagles. It's like, why was there like that? How did that grace period go? You know?
Didn't he, correct me if I'm wrong, because I was still pretty young when that whole Vic situation was kind of going down. Didn't he like serve his time and then when he got released, I think the Eagles picked him up or something?
Yeah. But it's like he wasn't making NFL money, you know?
Oh, yeah. Could you imagine Vic's contract, like in his prime, what he'd get like in 2024? I mean,
Damn.
there's rumors that Tua is going to get 4 years, $200 million. You know, like we're talking about Tua, like from Miami.
Really?
Yeah. Jordan Love's projected
Only
to get the
4
same
years?
thing. Yeah.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie to you. I really like your quarterback.
I do too. A lot of people shit on him because he's not Aaron Rodgers.
I did too. But like, it took me, oh, my bad. It took me to like look into the kid a little bit more. And then I was like, you know, I kind of like him.
What game made you? What game did you watch that made you convinced?
It wasn't even really a game. I watched a little bit of highlights, and then I like saw, I think NFL put out like a personal video of him. Like, it talked about his dad and like his situation when he was growing up, and it kind of made me look at him as a person a little bit more than a player.
Which, by the way, that story with his dad is just the worst thing ever.
Right. But it just made me feel for him as a person. But then I like started watching highlights and I was like, damn, he's actually good.
See, I remember when he got drafted, the night that he got drafted to Green Bay, and I remember somebody had posted like his film from when he played at Utah State, and it was like his junior year. He set all the school records. He had just a great year statistically, and then senior year, he lost like majority of his weapons. He had different coaches and all that shit. Half of his own line was drafted, and you know, that senior year his numbers kind of took a hit because it was all new personnel to him. And I think people saw that, they were like, oh, this kid, he can't handle adjusting different, schemes and all that stuff. Like, I think they just looked too deep into it. I think the remaining factor is if you supply him with enough talent, more than likely he'll get the job done. I mean, look at the Niners. Look what they did with Brock Purdy, surrounding him with talent. Put fucking Brock Purdy on like the Commanders right now.
Relax.
He's probably got five death threats at his house waiting for him after week 3. Like
Crazy.
Crazy what happens when you surround a quarterback with talent.
It does, and I'm not knocking either way. Who's gonna want to go to Green Bay to play? Like that's kind of the issue.
No,
There was like a weird moment where everyone thought Odell was going to go there. He didn't.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why he had Green Bay on his list. I think he was just using Green Bay as leverage for the Rams. But the whole why would they want to play in Green Bay? I think it was earlier today, Preston Smith restructured his contract and it freed up some cap space in Green Bay, so he's staying. But it's shit like that where it's like these guys are willing to restructure their contract, maybe take a little bit of a pay cut just to stay here and play. I think that defeats the whole stigma of nobody wants to play in Green Bay, blah, 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 blah.
I don't understand that.
It's just the only shitty part is when it comes to contracts, like big contracts and with the Packers, they look into it extensively. You know, they don't just dish out fucking money like the Rams do. You know, I wish it'd be cool.
How? Well, like, who's the GM?
Technically, Brian Gutekunst.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
The
pretty
owner, I guess the president is Mark Murphy, but if you want to get technical, you know, Packers shareholders, blah blah blah.
Right, I don't get that, but
Which really doesn't mean anything. It's just some people will become a shareholder of the Packers just to fucking say that they're a shareholder of the Packers. They have zero input whatsoever when it comes to organizing the team whatsoever. Just a bunch of
Rodgers.
Yeah, I mean, just can't. Yeah, it after this whole COVID thing with Rodgers, it kind of opened my eyes to half of this Packers fan base where it's like, you guys are just freaks. Like, you guys care too much.
Okay.
You know, some of these people make the Packers their life. It's like, stop. Just stop. Like, you can't tell me you love this fucking football team more than your own wife. Like,
Some of them do.
it's insane. I mean, I like them. I don't like them, but I don't like them that much. They piss me off way too much.
I got way too many damn heartbreaks from that team.
Just every time they play the Niners, they just shit running down their leg.
I mean, I get it. I completely get it. I'm a Cardinals fan,
Cal.
dude.
I don't.
Dude, I'm a Cardinals fan, bro.
Try playing them in the playoffs. It stings 3 times as worse.
We have beat you in the playoffs, so I gotta. I'll take a step back.
I still can't get over 2015. Eat a dick.
I'm glad you know exactly what I'm talking about, too. That's crazy.
From time to time, I'll just have the soundbite of Al Michaels where he's like, Larry Fitzgerald. Just stop. Make it stop. Make it stop. The voices.
No, the play call is crazy. The play is crazy. The result's crazy.
58-year-old Carson Palmer, dude. Just, ugh.
He wasn't that old, but he
Makes me cringe, man.
He was there.
Makes me cringe.
That team was good. Dumbly. That was like the hoorah team. And it was not a Super Bowl team. Respectfully.
Shit, dude, I thought Cam Newton and the Panthers were just gonna make history that year.
Yeah, everyone did.
I was a big Cam Newton fan in 2015. That was my fantasy quarterback.
Damn.
Throwing deep bombs to Ted Ginn Jr. made me a fan.
Dude, everyone always slept on Ted. Everyone always slept on him. He's always on like those like weird teams that are just like, they make him good. They make his highlights look good, like almost like Tavon Austin-ish, you know?
Tavon Austin, Jesus, that's a name I haven't heard of in a while.
I haven't either, because I believe he's been retired for the last few years. I think.
Isn't that a shame?
WU legend, bro.
Yeah, I remember when he signed with the Packers, and I got really excited. The moment I got that notification that he signed a deal with the Packers as a free agent, I immediately went to YouTube, started watching the video. You know exactly which video I'm talking about.
Yeah. That's crazy. I always laugh at the memes of like dads will show their kids that that mixtape, and I'm like, I fuck with that though, high key. Like I was like, that's like
kids these days will watch like Caleb Williams college highlights. It's like, nah, Nah, son. Let me put you on something that you need to see.
Watch this dude. Big one, too. Nah. I haven't watched highlights in a while. The Jordan Love highlights was like the first highlights I've watched in a while since like maybe most Suns games that I don't get to catch all that often.
Yeah.
But
speaking of the Suns, man, coming out firing after the All-Star break, everyone's arrested.
it's gonna be good. The team looks good.
How do you feel about
Bull.
Bradley Beal?
Dude,
How do you feel about Bradley Beal?
Crazy. I'm happy about Brad. He's kind of he's definitely that third option, but he can definitely give you 40 if he really needs to. So it's like it's going to be deadly going for the rest of the season. But really, I'm just hoping we lock up a good postseason spot, and then we could just worry about that later.
Over under 18 and a half games Bradley Beal misses in the second half.
Over.
I'm going to say under. And the only reason why I'm going to say under is because I think he paces himself the right way headed into the playoffs. He's probably not going to do anything extra and probably risk injury.
I don't think you understand that Vogel's probably going to, like, towards the end of the year, be like, you guys are playing, and then you're done.
I don't know, man. I have
Unless we're struggling, which we
I
might.
have this feeling. I just have this feeling that Beal is just going to stay consistent with his health for the first time in a while.
I hope so. I'm not saying anything about his health. I'm just talking about like managing minutes.
I mean, you and I both know his health is issue number one.
It is, but I mean, like, I think we're cruising right now.
Devin Booker released his new shoes.
Those are gonna be fire.
KD's getting in arguments with Maverick fans that host sport podcasts. I mean,
Be better.
we're in for a hell of a second half.
I'm gonna have to go rewatch that video because I don't really remember hearing that part. I just remember seeing the like weird high five. Like,
I'm not sure if they
attempt at the high five.
I'm not sure if they called him a bitch or something, but would be kind of cool. Would be kind of funny because they called him a bitch and then they backtrack it and they're like, "Oh, dap me up, KD, dap me up."
Yeah, and I was like, that's.
They're like 60.
Yeah, I was like, dude, put your hand down because I was like, he ain't gonna touch that.
Nah,
Like, smack you. Like, I was like, that's gonna be bad.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for him to shove somebody.
Yeah. Glad he kept his composure. Man, what else has happened?
I don't want to say it, but Doc Rivers coaches my team.
Yeah, how's that?
We have Patrick Beverly.
How's that? Get another podcast.
I will say, having experiencing the Pat Bev experience, having him on your team, it's kind of fun.
It is, right? He's just a little pest.
It's kind of entertaining. Because then he has his own little podcast and he'll talk about, behind the scenes with the Bucks and shit. Like, it's cool seeing stuff, and like you have like, the regular NBA media talk about how like, oh, Giannis doesn't watch basketball, blah, blah, blah. Well, no, he didn't say that. He says he doesn't watch the highlights.
I don't even think he keeps track of the stats.
I don't think so either.
He just plays.
Yeah.
No matter what he does, he's just there. He just wants to win.
Yeah, man. Him and Thanasis, dynamic duo.
You and I were talking about Phoenix winning the All-Star bid for 2027.
Yeah, we absolutely have to attend that.
We gotta be there. That shit's funny. I can't. I was like, yeah, we're gonna see both brothers there.
I'm gonna see all four of them. That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm. All of them in each event. Who's doing the 3-point contest?
Ronnie.
Oh my god, that's gonna be Bronny.
If he even gets drafted.
He will. Relax. He's a kid. He just needs to grow into this.
Did you see the other day LeBron was tweeting about it?
Yeah, it was kind of tough. I ain't gonna lie.
He was like, he's just a kid. Stop criticizing him. But a couple months ago, he was like, yeah, Bronny could play for the Lakers right now. And then he goes and deletes his tweets. Fucking hypocrite.
That's kind of tough. I won't lie about that.
See, this is the shit I'm saying, man. I'm telling you.
Charlie Woods, though. It's just
I'm telling you, Jordan's always going to be better than this guy. It's just, yeah, same thing with Charlie Woods. He shot 16 over or something his last tournament.
That was tough.
Hey, man, when the spotlights are on you all the time, it's tough.
You're not wrong. I mean, like, it's just, it is tough.
High school Bryce Harper had tons of scouts scouting his ass.
Facts.
Every single high school game.
Facts.
And every game that he didn't hit a 600-foot home run, they'd be like, this kid fucking sucks. He went 3 for 4 with 3 doubles, though, but no home runs. It's not that great.
That's tough. That's gotta be tough. Man. Is there anything else that we got for tonight?
Not off the top of my head. I know that we got some golf this weekend.
Where is it? Oh my god. Where am I?
We got a, let's see here. So we got the, we got that, and then we got the Live tournament going on as well.
Won't lie to you, I don't barely watch either. But Anthony Kim, is that his name? It shows you how much
name sounds familiar to me. I do have a couple golf bets placed for this weekend, though. I will say I am extremely huge on Cameron Young.
I like that.
I think it took about 6 or 7.
Did you hit the gala? No, we didn't hit the gala.
No, we came close on the waste management. However, shame on me for not sharing it last week, or the week before. But I did take Hideki Matsuyama.
Yeah, that was crazy.
At 65-1.
Yeah, that was wild.
And I remember Sunday morning he was nowhere near the top 10. And then I think once he hit hole number 8, all the way through the back 9, just birdie after birdie after birdie after birdie. I think Scotty ended up choking a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was a surprise because I saw that Hideki was tied at like 16 under with someone, and he ended up taking the lead on like 16 or 17, and I was like, holy shit, like this could be the one. I'm sitting there staring at my cash out, and it's like, I only put $6 on it or something, but
still,
it was like $6 to win like $250, and the cash out was like $230, and I was like, oh, they really like him to win. But they ended up securing it. It was nice. It was a good first golf hit.
At lunch with Sam, and I was kind of like, towards the end of it, I was like, I gotta check on the golf real quick. That was a crazy hit, Tommy. I will not lie to you about that.
Man, you want to hear a crazy hit? The same weekend, that golf tournament, was the UFC. Was it 298?
Oh yeah, you're what's his name?
Mr. Ilya Tuporie. I was preaching all that week. It was Ilya. It was always Ilya. That boy made me about $1,300.
Yeah, that's wild.
God bless Spain. Yeah, Ilya Tapourier is etched in my. He's etched in my like love category for the rest of my life.
That's fair.
That man is slander free.
For the rest of your life.
Rest of my life.
That's good though, because I mean, like, honestly, it was kind of crazy you telling me all week. I like saw your bet, and I was like, that bet is like for like a week in advance.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's kind of crazy.
It's always Ilya by knockout, baby.
Good hit.
And you know what? Shout out to Volkanovski too. I mean, greatest featherweight champ in that division, goes and takes that knockout like a man. I respect it. It's Ilya's time.
Ilya's time.
We do have we got the Sugar Show coming on up at UFC 299.
What was his next one?
Yeah.
I'll be down for that one.
It's in Miami.
Ooh.
He's going to be defending his title against Cheeto, Marlon Vera.
I'll have to.
That's going to be a banger. I think that's going to be a good fight.
I'll watch some fight too.
Sadly, I think Cheeto wins, but fuck, man, I really hope Sugar Show pulls this one out.
I hope so too. I really do. I'm gonna have to watch some of. I'm gonna have to definitely watch some fights tonight before I go to bed.
Oh yeah, it's worth it. Shit just makes you putting in like the fighting mood.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's gonna be nice.
You want to watch good highlights, good fight highlights? Look up my boy Hamzat Chimaev.
Okay.
You'll be in awe.
Doesn't take too much for me I just need to see good, like, boom. Watch somebody drop, and I'm good.
Yeah, Hamzat shit talking is on another level.
I'll have to take a look then. But
His favorite catchphrase is "I smash your boy." I smash him. SMESH. I smash him.
that's funny. That's actually quite hilarious. I'll have to check that out tonight.
Yeah, highly recommend.
I'll watch a couple fights and I'm gonna hit the sack because got tired. But it was good hitting the podcast again. Good doing this because I mean honestly it was just good timing, even though life sucks right now. But
yeah, we'll get through it.
Yeah, but we got baseball.
We do have baseball. That'll
Opening days on the way.
It'll be here before you know it.
Meaningful baseball is on the way.
Which means more home run parlays are on the way, my friend.
It's going to be fun. That's going to be heavy this year.
Yeah, sign me up.
Yeah. That being said, make sure you hit us on all of our socials, guys. We'll be more active on it, especially with baseball parlays coming up now, too. So that's going to be lit. I guess now we're going to have to take Yankees.
Shit, man. Say the word. I'm down.
I'm down. I don't know how.
Start
I don't know how we
news,
both.
baby.
I still don't know how we both landed on the Yankees, but that's just crazy.
Spreading the news.
That being said, guys, we will catch you guys next time. Thank you, guys.